What's happening, sixth graders? We are back. We are on 8.3 now, example 1, and we are working on finding the surface area of a square pyramid here. So that means that the base is a square, and then it would have 4 triangles that connect at the top. So if you see here, we have square with 4 sides, and the triangles all meet at the top. Okay, so this line tells us that the height of the triangles is 10 meters, right? And that the edge of the square is 7. So how do we find the area of the surface area of this whole pyramid? Let's take a look. So we're going to use a net, which basically you're going to unfold it, and each side is 7 meters because we know it's a square. It tells us that it's a square pyramid. So we can find the bottom by multiplying 7 times 7, I get 49. Each side is the same. So we know that the base of the triangle is 7 and the height is 10. So you multiply 7 times 10 times 1/2 or divided by 2, which is the same thing, which I feel like is a little easier. Multiplying by 1/2 and dividing by 2 are the same exact thing. So 7 times 10 times 1/2 is 35. So all of these triangles are 35. And so I've got 5 sides to add up. I'm going to add up, find the sum of the bottom side, 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 side. And when you do that, you end up with 189. So the surface area of this square pyramid is 189. All right, let's take a look here at the next one. So this says find the surface area of the square pyramid. Again, you know it's a square, so all the sides on the bottom of the base are 8 and the height is 11. Okay? Remember, this right angle tells us that this is the height. This line right here, this edge is not the height. Okay?
You can use a net to
Let's
find
take a look at this
area.
tutorial
The bottom
and
is
see
a
how they
square,
do it.
and the area of a square equals the side squared. You can see from the net that the length of a side of the bottom is 8, so the area is 8 squared, or 64. The sides are triangles. The area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. You can see from the net that the base of a side is 8 and the height of a side is 11. So the area of a side is 1/2 times 8 times 11, which equals 1/2 times 88, or 44. Because all of the sides have the same dimensions, they have the same area. So the area of each side is 44. Then to find the surface area, you want to find the sum of the areas of the faces. So surface area equals the area of the bottom plus the area of a side plus the area of a side plus the area of a side plus the area of a side, which equals 64 plus 44 plus 44 plus 44 plus 44, which equals 240. So the surface area of this square pyramid is 240 square feet. Area of this square.
There you have it. So 200, let me go back to here. 240 square feet once you add up all the sides. Okay, let's do a few together here. It says find the surface area of the square pyramid. So the bottom we know is a square, so the bottom is 4, right? 2 times 2 is 4. And we know that the triangle here is 2 times 3, that's the height, divided by 2. So that would be 6 divided by 2, which is 3. So we have 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Here we go. We have another one where we know that the base is 5 times 5 because it's a square, so 25 for the base. We also know that the triangles are 5 on the base and 5 high. So 5 times 5 is 25. Divided by 2 is 12.5. So 12.5 on each triangle. And then once you add those all together, you should get 50. So plus 25 would be 75 on that one. Okay, so here We have a base, which is 4 by 4, which is 16 for the base. Then we're going to multiply 3.6 times 4. Let me do that on my calculator here. Add that up. 3.6 times 4 equals 14.4 divided by 2, because it's a triangle, so 7.2 on each side. So I'm going to multiply that times 4 sides plus 16 equals 44.8. So let's take a look and see how we did. Yep. So if you're not sure how we got all those and I went too fast, you can pause the video and go back, or you can come to class and ask about any of these in there. All right. Good job.